Hey guys, so I just got back from work. It's Tuesday, and Quinn and I are going to run some stadiums and then probably run a little bit like up and down the football field just to get some extra cardio in. We may do squats, or sometimes they have like the big tires or whatever, and so we'll flip them around or something, but I'll get all that in a video. I just kind of wanted to, you know, give y'all a glimpse of what we do, what Quinn and I do sometimes. And then we're gonna go to the grocery store, which we really need to do, because let me show you our fridge. That's our fridge. It's not really anything. This is the wall of things we are giving up. But we have virtually nothing. So we are in big need of a grocery trip. So I have a list put together. I wanted to make like a Nourish bowl, and to make some buffalo chicken to put over potatoes, something like that. And so I'll show you guys that. I'm gonna actually film doing my meal prep and making them. But it's really simple. You know, like a Nourish bowl is just things that are nutrient dense, and you put them over like a bed of greens. And sometimes you can make like a homemade dressing. I use a little bit of a dressing from the store. I may get a little inventive and make something like some sort of vinaigrette from home, but usually you'll put it over a bed of greens, and it can be like I make it with sweet potatoes and roasted broccoli and roasted chickpeas, chicken, you know, all kinds of really good stuff, and it doesn't add up to a lot of calories, and it tastes so good. So anyways, I'm gonna meal prep that for lunch. I might take it like 2 or 3 times this week. And then I'm also going to get chicken, and you can like put it in a crock pot and throw in some buffalo sauce in there and just watch it and let it shred and like cook really well. And you put that over like regular potato or a sweet potato. You can cut it in half so you don't have as much starch or sugary or whatever. And you know, you just take like a half potato with some buffalo chicken. But that's what I'm gonna film, and I'll show you guys all that. But right now I have to get changed because Quinn just got home, and I told him I would hurry. Okay, bye. Hey, so we are about to go run some stadiums, woo! And I am excited and nervous. I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm a little bit anxious because, you know, I'm gonna be very out of breath and look a little bit crazy. I'm glad that it's good weather. Today it's winter, and like, let me just tell you the temperature. It is 70 degrees on February 5th. So I'm excited. I'm glad it's good weather, and Quinn is making it over to the car, so I'm gonna let you guys go and y'all get to see what we're gonna do.
All right, here we go. All right, yeah. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Camera, it's gonna catch me. Okay, so right now we are going to do some like step up high knees, if you will. We're gonna step up high on the stadium bleacher, and then bring our knee and our elbow together, and then step back down. It's kind of like a lunge and a high knee and a squat and all of the good things together, and it works your core. So we're gonna do a couple of those, and then we'll move on to running the field.
this is real time. We are really this slow. This is not slow-mo. This is going to be the 35-second 100-yard dash. All right?
True. Okay, so what I am about to do is I'm gonna meal prep. So I'll be walking you through like what I do for my Nourish bowls and all that good stuff. And I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. All I need when I start here is I just get out like a cutting board and then like a cookie sheet. Ours is totally gross looking, but that's all you really need, in some tin foil. And then you can use like a regular bowl. You don't have to have like fancy mixing bowls and all of that to toss it in olive oil. But I am gonna get started. So starting out, so we went to the grocery store yesterday and got lots of good stuff. So first you just wanna go ahead, if we're gonna meal prep for the Nourish bowls, we're gonna get out sweet potato, which I'm only gonna use one actually in this video. And then we will get, let's see, some chicken. Got some chicken. We'll cut that up. We're gonna get some broccoli, which I need to see if this stuff is still good, which it looks pretty good. And then we'll do our red and green bell peppers. Okay. So I feel like that's it. So we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so if you're gonna have chickpeas in your Nourish bowl, you're gonna wanna get the peeling, the outside layer off. So that's what I'm gonna start with first, just because it takes forever. And I'm only gonna do one container of chickpeas, which by the way is the hardest thing to find in Walmart or in any store, because they hide them. And then sometimes they say garbanzo. Well, I don't know. They were hard to find. So I got a whole bunch at one time, so I don't have to do that again. Actually, I'm gonna keep this lid and strain it. And for mine, I'm gonna strain them and I'm gonna rinse them again as well. That you have. And you're gonna pour these out all over the dish towel. Throw any away that you drop. And just kind of like spread them out really good. As best you can, flat. And then you're pretty much just gonna like rub them around. You're gonna put some good pressure. Okay, so I am going to drop some avocado oil in there. That's just my oil of choice. I'm not gonna do much. You don't want much. You just want to get like a little bit of a sheen on it. I'd probably say start out with a tablespoon and go from there, because you can't take away, you can only add. So it's better to start out small. So I'm gonna take some pepper, just some regular black pepper, and put some of that goodness on there. And do a little bit of salt, just regular salt. And then use a fork. And I just use a fork to stir it around. I think I have plenty of oil in there, but I'm gonna put a little bit. No, I'm probably good on the pepper too. Okay, so we're good. And the pepper, for the pepper and for the salt and all that, it's just based on your taste, your preferences. You know, you can put however much or however little you want to. Try to keep the oil not so much. You just want it to kind of have like a sheen to it. You don't want it to be dripping. It's never good. It's too much fat and it won't get crispy and it won't be like good, and then the flavors won't stand out. So, okay, so my oven is preheated, which is perfect. And I'm gonna start laying it out on the baking sheet. So, all right, so I'm gonna get out some aluminum foil. I just have store-bought aluminum foil, you know, the good stuff. And for me, I have learned this trick where you just kind of like, you scrunch up the aluminum foil. I mean, of course, it makes it a little bit smaller, but it also helps your stuff to cook more evenly. Just a little trick I learned. And so I am going to lay that out on about half. I'm gonna kind of fold it where it almost makes edges. And then I'm gonna take my chickpeas. I'm just gonna spread them out. Nothing special. Make sure that they're spread out good. Have my little square, just so I can make sure I have enough room for the sweet potatoes and the broccoli, which is good. I don't time this at all. I just go ahead and put them in. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in. Good. And the oven's on 400. So now I am going to start cutting the sweet potatoes, seasoning those, and then I will do the broccoli. And we'll pretty much be done. I'll cut up some of the chicken and put it on the same pan, and you'll see that in a second, but I just do that last, and yeah, okay. Once all that's done cooking, I'll put the chicken in just on the same pan and let that cook and just bake in the oven, and then voila, we're done. So for the chicken, I'm gonna use pepper and salt and olive oil, and I'm gonna do like just a splash of balsamic vinegar just because I like the way that tastes with chicken. So I'll just show you how I'm seasoning it now. avocado oil. And salt. And pepper. And I might do a little bit of garlic powder, just because the way that garlic powder tastes with chicken is really, really good. Just enough to put a little coat on it. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this around, and timer has a couple of minutes left on it, so we'll just get this mixed up pretty good and swap it out with the broccoli and the sweet potatoes. Okay, so those came off the tray really easy. They're both done, so I'm just gonna let them sit here, and I'm about to put the chicken in, and the chickpeas are still gonna be cooking. I just got the chicken and the chickpeas out of the oven, and as you can see, I just tossed them in here also to cool. And before I store them away tonight, I will put some greens on top of them. And then I keep my dressing in a separate container, obviously, because it will wilt the greens. But, and I just take that along with it. Okay, so I am going to try out some yoga. This is gonna be the first time ever for me, so if you are a yoga guru, try not to judge me. I'm probably going to be terrible, and I'm not even sure it will last for however long this session is. And we're gonna try it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me if you're good at this. Okay. Okay, so honest opinion about the yoga is that I don't think that it's for me. It was a little strange, and I know that it probably has to do with the fact that it was like more of a relaxation thing rather than like actual yoga. So I'm probably gonna have to find some sort of instructor somewhere around here that I hear good things about or can review about to try that. But at least I tried. And so now I'm gonna start editing this video, and probably, actually, why don't we go ahead and do this? We'll go ahead and do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the greens for the salad on there, which I repackaged them because they were starting to look a little wilty, and I literally just got them yesterday. So I just repackaged it, and all I'm gonna do is take this out. And I always get mixed like spinach and stuff. I think that is just better. Just gonna do an equal handful. We're gonna take all of this, so I don't mind that it's gonna fall out. Take equal handfuls, distribute the rest that's left in here evenly, and that's really the extent. There we go. I am meal prepped for 3 lunches or dinners or however I want to eat it, but that's pretty much how simple it is. You can see all the good stuff in there. Yum. So that's it. And probably next week I'm gonna do like the buffalo. Next week is probably when I'm gonna do the buffalo chicken potatoes. And just because there was just too much going on to do this tonight and to try to do yoga and all that. But I'm gonna sit down and probably watch some TV and then go to bed early. So, hope you guys have a good day. Thank you so much for watching my video. And hopefully next week, I think we're gonna do axe throwing this weekend. So that'll be on next week's video. I'm kind of contemplating doing a Friday video and a Sunday video, just because the week I have a lot of stuff going on and I can put it in a video for Friday, and then because everything that goes on during the weekend might be fun to see on Sunday. That way I can do more content and you guys have more to watch. So thank you guys for watching my video, of course, and as always, please subscribe. I also will have a blog post that goes along with this in a good bit more detail. I probably, maybe, no promises, might measure out, you know, some potatoes and whatnot for recipes, you know, because people like that. And you can't just be like, just put a dab of this and a splash of that. People like stuff like, you know, recipes. So I'll probably break out a little bit more in depth what I made and the temperature and the time and all that good stuff. But just go see my blog post. It's on my health and happiness website. And if you guys have any comments, please, please, please leave comments below. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And I can't wait to see you guys again on Sunday. Bye! And that is a good workout. Quinn is dead.